Hi, my name is Xiomara Angel, and my internship this semester has been with HICA. HICA is the Hispanic Interest Coalition of Alabama. It is a nonprofit created by Isabel Rubio to help the Latinx community, but everyone is welcomed. HICA has 4 programs: Strong Families, which really deals with domestic violence, court cases, and is basically the starting point for almost all the constituents before they get referred to any of the other programs. Community Economic Development, which really deals with starting a business and financial advice, and now the communal loan, which is a loan to make it easier for Latinos to start a business, or if they want to just get a loan for housing, I believe, as well. The Citizenship and Immigration Program, which really deals with DACA renewals. They also do certain visas and naturalization. And then the Empowering Communities Program, which is the program that I was involved with, or I was interning at Empowering Communities. It really involves civic engagement, which includes recruiting volunteers and interns, and Micaela was ahead of that, and she's the one with the red shirt in the picture. And then there is the College and Career Readiness, which includes like any education questions, the FAFSA clinics, which I mostly worked on during my internship, and hopefully in the future, workforce development. For this presentation, I really wanted to focus on 2 competencies, and that was competency 5 and 8, mostly because I feel like they're closely related to what I had to deal with during this internship. Competency 5, which is engage in policy practice. I learned a lot about HB 56, which at one point was called the Jim Crow law for Latinos here in Alabama. The House bill was passed in 2011 as the Alabama Taxpayer and Citizenship Protection Act. HB 56 tried to deter children from going to school, deny ability to rent housing, work, and enter any type of contracts. The House bill also allowed for police to detain any of those who looked undocumented, and it allowed basically racial profiling against Latinos. Today, the House bill still exists, although some sections were ruled out because they were considered unconstitutional. The law does not allow undocumented students to attend college, or at least attend a public institution here in the state of Alabama, due to the limitations that students can attend, and financial impediment. Most of undocumented students do not attend college here in Alabama. And then competency 8 is to intervene with individuals, families, groups, organizations, and communities. So for this competency, I mostly wrote about the persons and environment. So because HB 56 affects undocumented students from attending any state public institution, out of the few private institutions in Alabama, Birmingham Southern College is probably one of the only ones that are willing to help undocumented students, enrolling them and giving them a little more like scholarships and financial aid. Other options for undocumented students are to move out of state, and one of the closest out-of-state colleges that do help undocumented students is Berry College in Rome, Georgia. And at the end of the day, not being able to attend college or not being able to afford higher education is really discouraging for students, and most of them opt out on going to college and just rather go to work, and that's their only choice really at this point, unless there's another solution. In conclusion, as an intern, I was pleased that I was placed at an agency that allowed me to do the actual work from almost the start. I have really never felt like an intern. I was always included in all like team meetings, conversations about the future of the program, although maybe they didn't know if I was going to be a part of it or not. I did a lot of self-learning from the beginning, but I did enjoy my time there because I think everything was to my pace. I learned a lot about FAFSA clinics, and I really hope to continue this type of work. I also hope to get licensed on the bachelor's level and to continue my education maybe in a year or so. And then you're gonna see Boris at the bottom, which is the little cat next to the copy machine, and he would come and visit from time to time. So I thought that was interesting to add him on here. But I really enjoyed my time there, and I really, 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 really hope whoever goes to HICA after enjoys their time there as well. Thank you.